Hey guys, Coach Kristen here. I just wanted to create a little intro video for what you're about to see coming up. So I created a resistance band only workout for you guys. This is hopefully going to help those of you who are limited on equipment or don't have anything else to work with besides a resistance band at home. I have had a few requests, so I figured now would be the time to get it done. So hopefully you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm going to go ahead and put my information in the description below. If you don't have it already, most of you probably will. And then I'm also going to be doing a voiceover of proper technique and form with these exercises just to make sure that you are getting the best out of it. So get in there, get it done. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Stiff leg deadlift. So for this one, you want to make sure that your spine is in a straight line. So you don't want your head to be facing forward. You want it to be looking down at one point on the ground. Other than that, just make sure you're squeezing at the top. All right, for this one, this is a great exercise to work on strengthening your quads. It's going to be a resistance band squat. So you just want to make sure you're sitting back into your heels and keeping your chest up the entire time. And again, squeeze at the top. All right, for this one, it's going to be a single leg deadlift to a row. So you just want to make sure again that you're staring at one point on the ground. And once you find that balance leaning forward and feel a slight stretch in your hamstrings, you're going to go ahead and row that resistance band back. And yes, this is very, very challenging. So take your time with it. If you need to balance that back foot to begin and just leave it on the ground, that's totally fine too. I promise you, you'll feel it. All right, so this one is similar to the stiff leg deadlift as far as where your spine needs to be. Should be in a straight line. Your chest is going to be parallel to the floor. You're pulling those elbows back, keeping them in close to your body and squeezing your shoulder blades together. You can even hold for a couple of seconds if you want it to be a little more challenging. All right, for this one, it's going to depend on the resistance that you have with your band. If it's a little bit of a lighter band, you'll definitely want to do one arm at a time and combine both sides together like I did here. It also works if you're using a band with handles. The main thing with curls is you always want your elbow to be in close to your body like you've got a nail holding it into your side. And the rest of it is just pulling it up and releasing it nice and slowly down. All right, for this one, you're going to be working full body. So you are getting wide into a sumo stance with your toes pointed outwards, and you're going to pull the band at the top of the movement and squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is going to be working the rear side of your delts as well as your inner and outer thighs. All right, so in the last clip, you saw how to wrap your feet to get into this position. All you're going to do from there is hold onto it with one arm or two if your band is big enough. And you're just going to push that leg out and curl the heel in towards your back side. All right, so we're keeping that same wrap on our feet. This time we're flipping it over, so you're sitting back as if you're doing a regular Russian twist, except this time you're going to be holding a band and trying to tap your elbows to the ground. With this one, it's a leg lower to a row. So if you feel like your neck is compromised at any point, you can just take that row part out of it, but it definitely does add a challenge and it works your upper abs as well. All right, so again, your feet are in that same position. This is an accordion crunch, so you are just pushing out your feet and leaning back slightly. One way you can modify this is just take out the lean. All right, and finally, this one's pretty straightforward. You're just gonna tap the heels out and tap them back in, controlling it as much as possible and leaning back. Boom, you did it.